All right, Keeter. I think it's time to put away our fat pants.
Oh, that's all I have, Marty, are fat pants.
It is getting hot. Is it hot over there?
Yeah, well, it last week it got really hot. I got up to like 90 one day.
Oh,
Yeah, fucking climate change. So it got up to 90 one day, and then like a couple days later, the high was 50.
oh how annoying.
So it's so fucking annoying. So now it's like in the highs like in the mid 70s and the lows in like the 50s and 60s in the morning. I fucking hate spring.
Me too. Especially, well, where you are, I hate spring because it's so moody and I don't like that. I like to know what to expect, which is something about Florida that I kind of do like, even though I don't like what I have to expect. I
Right,
know what I'm going to get, you know?
right,
But,
right. Hot weather and banned books.
oh God. And 6-week abortions because
Yeah,
everyone knows
no.
they're pregnant at 6 weeks. Right?
Welcome to Florida.
Oh, God help me. So, yes, there's that, but it's hot and like I just don't want to eat the same things anymore. I want to eat lighter fare. And you
Okay.
know what? The other day, my friend made me breakfast, and you know what she made? Egg
What?
bites. And we were talking about today's recipe. Anyway, she made me egg bites with blended cottage cheese in them, and they were fucking amazing.
I hate eggs.
I know you do, but that's not my point. It's the blended cottage cheese thing.
Okay.
Like we've been like real like assholes about it, and I gotta tell you, I
Yeah.
think there's like a place for it in my life right now.
Okay, there is a place for it. I hate blended cottage cheese, but there is a place for it in like certain recipes. There
And
is.
that leads me into what we're going to talk about today. You're on a health journey. We haven't really discussed it, but you're on a what the people call a journey.
Yeah, it's one of those medically induced journeys. So, that's this was not by choice. We're gonna have a couple procedures this year, and so then,
Gotta get
after that
ready.
it's a party once again. But for right now, I have to get blood work in a couple weeks. So for right now,
So listen, I wanted to talk
but
about cake, but then you told me about this recipe and I thought, okay, yeah, I'll do that.
well, what I like about this recipe that I'm going to give you, it's really quick, it's really simple, and you can have a simple dinner done in moments. And what it is it's kind of a little bit, it's a little bit like volume eating
Hmm.
because you're going to be fairly satiated with this, and it's going to be delicious.
What are we calling this?
I don't know.
Peter's buffalo
Chicken.
surprise.
No, don't say surprise. That's fucking gross.
It's got a surprise in it. It's got protein.
It
Peter's
has a lot
protein
of protein.
surprise. We all know.
That sounds like something I would do on OnlyFans. So,
Remember when I wanted to put our show on OnlyFans?
yes. And thank God your husband's like, no.
I was like, people love cooking on OnlyFans, didn't you know, honey?
No, I don't think that's what the majority of people go on OnlyFans for.
Well, listen, I would watch you make a sandwich any day and I'd pay for it.
Well, you can start paying for it. That'd be fantastic.
So tell me, okay, so it's a buffalo chicken. It's like a reformed buffalo chicken sandwich.
Yeah, it's like reformed buffalo chicken. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take some chicken breast, you're gonna chop it up into cubes. Honestly, I've used the frozen grilled chicken chunks.
Can we go a rotisserie, our favorite, or
You
no?
could do rotisserie, you could do anything you want.
Canned
Okay.
chicken? I love a canned chicken.
We will get into that one day about canned chicken
Mm-hmm.
because we're gonna get into something in just a minute
Mm-hmm.
because we have to bash the recipe really quick.
Okay.
We're gonna get to that
Love
in a
that.
minute. So you're just gonna get your chicken chunks and you're just gonna season the fuck out of them. All right. Now, the original recipe, and I learned this recipe on TikTok. And so the original recipe calls for you to put, I think it's like a pound of chicken to one packet of ranch seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like ranch seasoning I do like the taste of ranch seasoning, but you just gotta be careful just because it is really high in sodium. So like I think one packet has like 36 servings of sodium in it. Anyways, so season the hell out of your chicken, put it in a pan with olive oil, get it nice and brown and delicious, and get it cooked. Okay, so when it's done cooking, put it aside. Get your blender. Get about 1/4 cup of, I use the Faye 0% yogurt. Get 1/4 cup of the 0% yogurt, put it in your blender, and get about 1/8 of a cup of low-fat cottage cheese. My favorite brand of cottage cheese, by the way, is Good Culture. I don't know if
Wrong.
you have Good Culture. What the fuck you mean wrong?
No, it's too tangy. I don't like it. My favorite is Friendship. Pink.
That's stupid.
No. You're wrong. Friendship is the best one.
It is not. I get your dollar store cottage cheese away from me.
It is not dollar store. It's actually very nice. Thank you very much.
Okay. It's not. I've had it and it's too liquidy.
You're too liquidy. Get out of here.
That's what I like about Good Culture. And you know why I started using Good Culture? Because if you ever watched like TikTok, like Baked by Melissa,
Mm-hmm.
I love her.
Yeah.
It's Baked by Melissa. I love her. And she uses Good Culture. And her food looks delicious.
She's still wrong. It doesn't taste good.
I fucking bought it. No, she's not wrong. Say it to her face.
I bought it because I saw her doing it too. I fell for it, and then I tried it, and it tastes like it's old, like it's sour.
It doesn't taste. No, you don't have flavor. That's the problem.
Okay. Friendship.
So,
go ahead.
I'm getting back to my shit money. Okay, so
You're right about that.
about an eighth of a cup of cottage cheese. Honestly, eye it. Like, just eyeball it. Put it in a blender and then get your favorite hot sauce. Now, here's the thing. I am a little specific with the hot sauce, and I use Texas Pete hot sauce. And that's because I like hot sauce, but I don't want it to burn my fucking tongue. I want to taste something in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. I like Crystals. Those are the two that I like.
It's the best.
Crystals is the best. But I use Texas Pete just because I want this to be a little more buffalo-like. So you pour good amount of hot sauce into your blender also and blend it all up. Delicious. Now your chicken has cooled. Take that, we're going to say buffalo sauce in quotations, and pour it over your chicken and mix it all together. So what you did is you just made a low-fat, high-protein buffalo sauce. That's what you made. Then you take low-carb pita. I'm not too strict about this part, but if you want to take it a little bit further, take your low-carb pita. And you're going to put some 2% Colby Jack cheese on it, shredded. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to put your chicken on the pita, and you're going to fold the pita over like a taco. So you're not going to stuff it like a pita pocket. You're going to fold it over like a taco. Put this in your air fryer at about 375 degrees for like 4 minutes. So the pita is going to get all crispy on the outside and the cheese is going to get melty on the inside. Take it out, open it up. And if you're in a medically induced health journey, you're going to have to stuff the fuck out of it with salad type vegetables. Mm-hmm. And I know people have a bad rap on this. I love shredded iceberg lettuce. So put shredded iceberg lettuce in there, put purple onions in there, put tomatoes in there. And if you did use a low carb pita, by the way, 2 of these come out to about 500 calories. And it is pretty fucking delicious. And you have dinner within like 20 minutes. It is really, really good. I was shocked by it. I was shocked that Ryan loved it too. His palate is so limited. And he took a bite of it and he was like, oh my God, I've never made this. And like, I didn't have the heart to tell him this is like one of the recipes that like, my doctor and I talked about. So yeah. So now I just make it and he just doesn't know.
You're like, Ryan, that's mine. Figure your own dinner out.
Right. Get your dino nuggets out of the fridge and heat that shit up.
I'm glad you liked it and everything, but not today.
Not today. So it's a really good dinner. It's a really good lunch. And I had made some extra the other day and I put it in the refrigerator and I learned that it heats up pretty well. Obviously, when you put it in the refrigerator, don't put the lettuce and tomato in there.
Right.
And it heats up pretty well the next day. So, but Madi, it's super simple. 20 minutes. You have dinner. If you want to serve it with a side salad, you want to serve it with something, whatever you serve a sandwich with, serve it with chips.
I would serve this with like a little more of the sauce on the side and some.
Yeah, absolutely.
Carrot sticks, celery sticks, like go buffalo, like give it to yourself.
Yeah.
I also, I think I've seen something similar to this and I've seen it in a low carb tortilla and they make like a pinwheel and cut it and then air fry it. And that sounds kind of good too.
Yeah. I've seen that too.
Lots of crispy edges. Which
and the cheese gets nice and melty.
Yeah. What about canned chicken? What were you going to tell me about canned chicken?
Okay, let me tell you. So first of all, it smells like farts. Second of all, I made the other day, canned chicken crust pizza. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you something. Every single person on TikTok and YouTube that make this fucking pizza and then like show this gorgeous slice of pizza and it's so delicious, they're fucking lying to you. Okay. They got real pizza and they're eating it. Okay. And like the whole thing is like, oh, you make a Caesar salad and put it on top of it. Yeah, that's what I want on my pizza. A fucking Caesar salad.
It does sound good. Come on.
Listen, it's horrible.
Did you air fry it?
It's not easy to. I made it.
But in the air fryer or the oven?
In the oven. They call for it in the oven. Okay, they call for it 400 degrees. And they're fucking wrong because they say like 400 degrees for 30 minutes. It took me like a fucking hour.
Yeah.
To get this thing crispy. And then and I seasoned the fuck out of it, Maddie, and it still tastes like pure butthole. And
Jesus.
it was horrible.
I wasn't expecting that flavor profile.
It was absolutely disgusting. And like every time I watch someone on TikTok or YouTube or wherever talk about, look, how delicious it is. No, they're lying to you. It looked like they made it and they just got a frozen pizza and just, that's what they did. Because it did not turn out good. This was horrible. One of my really good friends came over that night and he's so kind. He eats anything I make. Even like walked in and was like, oh.
Butthole.
Not good.
We're having butthole.
The whole apartment smelled like asshole. And
well, in defense of fart smell, when it comes to food, there are many foods that smell like fart that are actually delicious. Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cabbage,
cauliflower.
So a fart smell doesn't scare me.
Well, fart smell puts me off regardless. So whatever you're into, Maddie, that's cool. That's you.
I just wonder if you would have air fried it instead, maybe it would have been better.
I just wonder if I would have just ordered an actual pizza and enjoyed it, and it would have been fine.
But so you really don't like canned chicken? I can handle canned chicken. I don't mind it.
No, I can't stand canned chicken. It's disgusting. Don't.
All right. So let's go in between with a rotisserie. I feel like rotisserie is a friend.
Do you know that if you go to Costco, well, I don't have a Costco membership anymore. I have a BJ's membership. But when I had a Costco membership a couple of years back, when you go to Costco, you can buy, I think it's like a 5-pound bag of just like the rotisserie chicken breast just chopped up.
Yeah.
It's really good. That is fantastic. And that makes like really good chicken salad. That makes like a lot of good things with it. That is a really useful item.
Yeah. I feel like this whole meal is kind of fantastic in that you can make the sauce ahead of time and put it in your fridge. You can have the chicken chopped already. So when you get home, all you have to do is assemble it,
That's all you have to do.
Which is what a health journey is about, making sure you don't fuck it up.
And I did learn something. So one time when I was making it, I put the sauce in while the chicken was still very hot. It might have even still been on the flame. And because you are using...
Were you high? Like you put it in the pan?
Yeah, fucking mix it in the pan. I'm not dirtying another fucking dish. Okay. But like it was still like super hot. And so the thing, it still tasted very good, but it created an odd texture because there's no fat in this, or the fat is very minimal in this sauce. So it gives a really weird gritty texture. It still tasted good, but it gave a weird gritty texture. So definitely make sure that your chicken is cooled.
Yeah.
And then you mix it together and it's going to reheat up in the air fryer. But I do agree. I think make extra sauce, put it on the side so you can dip with it. You can pour some more on it. And this is one of these foods. Go ahead and enjoy it until you're full because again, the fattiest thing in that pita is the 2% cheese that you put on there.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you want to even take some of that out, take some of that out. I personally do not believe in doing that. I think when there's cheese involved, you should use it.
Yeah, I agree with you. 100%.
You're eating a fucking low-carb pita and chicken.
Yeah, like,
so
get off the cross, okay? It's going to be okay.
Yeah, like, I understand I'm not the poster child of health, but...
that sounds delicious, and I actually want to make that. And I was just talking to my husband tonight about how I should eat more protein, and I'm just, like, craving meat all the time, and I feel it's because I need... Don't look at the... Why are you chuckling? I really am though. I'm craving meat all the time, and I feel it's because I don't eat enough protein. And this is
are you craving red meat?
I'm craving like any meat. I just want meat.
I wonder if you have an iron deficiency.
I don't know, but honestly, like I just want to eat meat. Like when I want to eat, I want it to be meaty. Like So I like this.
It's really good. I hope you try it. Hopefully the kids like it too.
We'll see. I don't know about the hot sauce part, but we can try.
So you like the Crystals or Texas Pete because it's not overly hot. And the thing is, you have a lot of yogurt and blended cottage cheese in there, so it really mellows it.
I like this. I like this a lot. I'm gonna try it, and I think it's time to kind of like scale back on eating heavy foods because the heat is literally gonna kill me. And I don't want to eat. Honestly, it is so fucking hot that I don't want to eat. It's just like I want to drink bubbly drinks is what I want. That's what I want.
I'm back into those water enhancer things. Remember like last year I was like super into them.
It's the weather.
Yeah. Now I'm back into them. Oh,
What?
And I was at Dollar General the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I had nothing to do one night, so I went to Dollar General like at 9 o'clock at night the other day.
Yeah.
And they have all of them there. So you pay $1.25 for the pack instead of $4.50 or $5 at like Walmart or your grocery store.
Hmm.
And they had the Sunkist pineapple that you and I kept drinking
Oh,
that one time.
remember?
And they have a Sunkist peach one.
Ooh, I love
It's really
peachy.
different.
Yes.
And the only time I find the lemon lime one is when I buy it on Amazon. But anyways, the pineapple one. So I bought like 3 boxes of those.
I love. And you know what I'm into? Well, I started getting into this at your house. Like I buy carbonated flavored waters, which also taste like asshole, but they're carbonated in a can. They do. They have no flavor. And then I like to add a little packet of Crystal Light
you
Forever.
love that. You did love that.
I'm addicted.
Remember when we would take the Orange Crush one and then we'd put alcohol into it also?
Remember, we tried that. It was good, actually, with a little
drink it
vodka.
was.
Yeah, that's a good drink, you guys, for this time of year. I feel.
Yeah.
Vodka, Crystal Light. You have a party.
A low sugar party. Enjoy it.
Which is where we're at right now in our 40s.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. We want you to try this. I'm definitely going to try it. Eric has sold me on his blended cottage cheese fiasco. I'm going to do it. I'm going to fall on the bandwagon now. 3 years too late, but I'm going to do it.
Just don't make the pizza thing. It's fucking horrible.
I think you're wrong about that one, but we'll reconvene on this one.
Yeah, make it and tell me how it is. You're going to order a pizza. Trust me.
Butthole pizza.
Yeah, don't eat the butthole pizza.
All right, you guys. Have a wonderful week. Try this recipe. Don't forget to leave us a review on your favorite podcast player. Shoot us an email. All the things. We love you. We'll catch you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.